have been experimenting with exposures made directly on color photographic paper for many years. I require tactile and direct relationship to materials I work with, and I'm drawn to early photographic processes. I continue exploring these ideas wherever I go. When I first came to New York, I found myself standing in the crossings of streets and avenues, recording the scenery with my eyes and ears. This is when you feel the real amplitude of space. You become very sensitive to light, sound, and motion. There is endless activity. Ever since that initial experience of New York, I lived with the question, how can I capture all this in a single photograph? I found this VW bus a couple years ago that needed a complete restoration. While working on the car, I saw the empty interior, and I decided to turn it into a camera on wheels. Inside the darkened chamber of the camera, the moving image of the outside world is projected upside down on the wall opposite the lens. I created a camera of New York proportion that I am able to drive around. It seems like I was meant to do this. My grandmother, she used to say that I'm always gone with the wind. She called me pędzi-wiatr, that in Polish means roadrunner. I drive day and night, following the motion and the rhythm of the city. I set myself free. I am in constant motion. I am always ready to photograph. I drive through streets and avenues recording the unfolding flux of life. I open and close the shutter as I feel necessary, stretching the fabric of time, bypassing an image sequence and rendering it all into a single photograph. The images are exposed directly on color photographic paper, which results in color negative prints. A certain level of control is always needed, but I like the idea of leaving something to mystery. Too much control can lead to limitations. I have expectations. I am inside the camera, driving, seeing what's going on, knowing exactly when I open and close the shutter. I have images in my mind that I hope to see when I process the paper. Quite often the process surprises me with unexpected results. During the exposure, you stand and then you move. That's where you have that magic balance between the static and the motion. I think it's fascinating that these images are produced using basic principles of photography. No post-production is taking place. The results are very pure and honest. The process allows me rather meditative depictions of light, space, and time.